Hey everybody, it's George here. I'm continuing on and getting this motorcycle ready for some exterior paint and things of that nature. So I spent some time this morning. You may remember my last video where I removed these badges, cleaned up the tanks a bit, removed the petcock from the fuel tank. Anyway, so those are gone. Those are off. I'm not planning on reusing these, and so they're pretty badly warped. But nevertheless, I'm hoping that the new ones that come soon are going to be here soon, so I can at least have them ready to put back on again when I get it painted. So today, my intention is to spend some time removing this seat cover and seeing how I get along with this. I have a new seat cover that I purchased, and this one is just in need of some removal. The cover itself is not broken, but it's not exactly what I want for this motorcycle. I would prefer to have more of an original style bike, and so that means that the cover that I have has the ribs imprinted into it and that kind of thing. So I'm going to remove this old cover. And the other thing is that it's I think the foam is deteriorated in underneath. And so I'm going to spend some time cleaning that up. I may have to buy new foam for it. I bought some pads, I bought some gel packs that are intended to go in there to give a bit more support to the rider. And so I'm intending to put those in and see how I get along with those. Anyway, my daughter is she loves to reupholster furniture, so I'm hoping that she's going to give me a hand with this. I haven't asked her yet, but I anticipate she will. Someday when she'll come over, you'll meet my daughter Erin, and she'll help in putting this back together again. And she did one for me. She did one back, oh my goodness, it'd be quite a few years ago when I did the 550 that I used to have, the Yamaha, and that I restored. And the 650 that I restored last year didn't need to have the seat done. The seat was in good condition. So anyway, this is just a bit of a process to get these staples out without wrecking things too much. And whoever put this together did a fantastic job getting them in here. They really put a lot in, which I don't mind. It's just a matter of me pulling them out again. So the actual seat base isn't too bad. The seat base itself looks in good condition, so I'm anticipating not to have any problem with that. So anyway, like I said before, one other time, watching me work is kind of like watching grass grow. And I'm not planning on stopping the video this time, however. Every time I start and stop it, I can't figure out how to join the darn things together. So I'll have to see about knowing how to do that at some point in the future. Anyway, yeah, it's not too difficult if you can get my little screwdriver that's actually made for this under here. I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing or not. Anyway, yeah, it's going a little faster. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little afraid when I get under here of of what I'll find. I have a feeling the foam's kaput. But anyway, that one's tight. That one's not. Let's see if I can get this one. Come on. There we go. I sure hope I have this camera turned on. Let's see. Oh yeah, good. Good, good, good. So it's May the 13th today. Last year at this time my other motorcycle was pretty well finished. I had a 650 that I had redone. And this year, not so much. Yeah, of course I've got good excuses, but that's what they are. So yesterday was Mother's Day. And here in Canada, at least, I'm not sure where else it's Mother's Day, but it was here in Canada, in Ontario. So, yeah, kind of a tough day for me. My mom passed away in March. And I've been trying my best to work through all the feelings about my mom gone. You know, it's interesting how close we were in life, and I've always felt that it takes a while to get used to the whole concept of losing someone. Now, my grandma died back a number of years ago, and when she passed away, I kind of went through the same thing. But not to the same extent. My grandma was close with me as well. I had a really close relationship with her as well. Anyway, yesterday was a tough day. And went to church in the morning, and then, you know, I wasn't sure whether it was just emotional or what it was, but I didn't feel well. Came home from church early, which is what I don't normally do, but I did that yesterday. And anyway, tried my best to think too much about it. And this is one of the ways that I call working on motorcycles kind of like a mental health break for me. And I enjoy it. I enjoy doing these things. I enjoy playing around. Come on. Come on. There we go. So the big reveal's coming up soon here. I'm gonna make a good time. Wasn't sure how hard these staples would be to remove. Ouch. There we go. What else am I waiting on? I'm waiting on, I guess, just these badges. That's all I'm waiting on. As far as what I've ordered, I am going to take the painted parts into the painter fairly soon and have him take a look at them. See if he can match what we've got going on. And anyway, that's what I'm doing. I might do that today. See if it's possible. As I said before, my intention is to try and strip the paint off and get the pieces ready to be painted so I don't have to pay quite as much money to have it done. Save some hours of labor at least anyway. Man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got the heater turned on, maybe you can hear it in the background noise. For May the 13th, it does not feel that warm. Wow, it's been a cold summer, or cold spring. Yeah, I would like it to warm up some more. I really, really would. Anyway, well, I guess we'll get at it sooner or later. It'll warm up and it'll be a nice warm spring and summer. I live in southern Ontario, and so I've lived in northern Ontario as well, or kind of semi-north, and I know right now they still have a little bit of snow sitting around, probably. Anyway, getting there. Soon the big reveal. I'm going to be interested to see what's underneath here. It looks funny. I think I showed you some pictures of this last time I was working on it as far as the seat was concerned. It's got some bulges and different things that have marked it from the past. And I could be wrong, but this actually does not look like a pre-made cover. What this looks like is someone bought some vinyl and decided to recover their seat, which is fine. It's just it doesn't look like it was something that was actually made for the bike. All right, last stretch. Oh. Come on, honey. I enjoy doing this. Kind of, as you can see, a mindless activity. However, how am I doing as far as keeping you in the loop here? I'm not sure if you can hear me. Hope you can. Oh. Just a few more. Yeah, that's coming. Just about off. Just about off, just about off. There, the fan shut off, that's good. Maybe don't have any more background noise, you can actually hear what I'm saying. that it's actually that important. Okay, and one last one, hopefully. Come on out, there we go. And then we'll take this cover off and see what we got. The big reveal's coming. It's coming. All right. There we go. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Well, so there we go. Whoever had decided they wanted to recover the seat last time had stuck some padding in underneath there to give a little bit more help to the rear end. This foam itself they cut out, and I don't entirely know why, but maybe it was to give more room at the back, a little extra help at the back. I couldn't say, but anyway, it looks to me like this piece of foam rubber, which isn't very thick. Oh my goodness, look at that. This piece of foam rubber I'm going to have to get replaced. And I'm hoping my daughter will help me out on that one. Now the seat base looks fine. It really does. Got a steel part in here riveted in. And various other parts. Yeah, that's all that was a piece of vinyl that they cut out and trimmed to work. I'm sure it did, but I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to keep it. I will show you what I've got. Is this, which is a embossed seat cover, and I'm trusting that that will be sufficient. Let's see, which way does it go? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, that's what I've got, and I guess that's the way it goes, is on there like so. And but also what I've bought is, as I said, I've got 2 gel packs that I have picked up that I want to use underneath. And what I'll do is when I get the new foam, I will trim it out. I'll show you what I'm planning on. Okay, there we go. So here we are. What I've done is I've bought 2 gel packs. These little things are expensive, but nevertheless they do help. Now I've got one, and what it is, I think I've showed you before, but it's basically a dense, form-fitting kind of, almost like Jello, really firm Jello. But anyway, this is my intention. I'm going to put this one here whenever I get that all done, and then I'm going to take this one, which is a longer one, and have I even opened this one yet? I don't know if I have. I don't think I have. Anyway, one thing I don't want to do is cut it. Now, interestingly enough, if I did need to cut it, I could, because this stuff does stick together. There we go, there's the other one. So I've got 2. I've got a narrower one, actually, is for the front for me, larger one for the back for my wife, Maybe we'll go like this. And so that's the idea. Planning on putting in a nice firm piece of foam, cutting it out, and then inserting these gel packs to give a little bit more support and comfort as we ride. So that's kind of the idea behind all of this, and so I'm hoping that that'll work. Anyway, you see what I got to work with now. I'm going to talk to my daughter Erin to see if she can get me foam of this density. It's pretty heavy duty foam. Yeah, and we'll have to cut it, and then we'll shape it, and then reapply it. Anyway, so there's my exciting update for this part of this process. And I'll keep you informed as time goes on as to what's going on, but I think that's going to be it, at least for this part of the project for today. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.